pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States. Brother.
Gotta get that posing out of the way.
Brother.
We got the whole intro this time.
Yeah.
You're gonna be gassed out. It's gonna be gassed out.
It's like when I make my ring entrance. I always get to
got
drink.
me-
I'm like,
You got me over
I'm
here.
too tired to wrestle now. I need a drink. That's why I said I'm gonna start doing the whole Bang Energy entrance. So I give me something to drink, brother.
You get me eating over here if you don't calm down.
Dammers.
It is. Hi, brother.
It is time. It's time. It's the Bro Show.
It's Monday
episode.
night roast.
Monday. Welcome to Monday Night Bro. Bro is Orb.
I don't think that would work.
It's the Bro Zone.
The bro, I like that.
The first 30 minutes the Bro is the Bro Zone.
I
And the
do like
second
that.
hour is Raw is
Oh,
Orb.
Robin is already in the chat. Robin Murray says, hello, guys.
Hello, Robin. What's up, brother?
What's
Bro
happening?
is Orb is the second 30 minutes. It's going to be awesome.
It's kind of weird, but we'll take the orb.
I like it. Only the real OGs will understand anything that I'm saying right now.
I like the bro zone.
We know Bro George. He understands everything. He's on our level. I'm pretty sure of it. Speaking of Bro George,
Speaking of George,
Aruba,
I had a mouthful of drink.
a mouthful of drink.
What's up, Bro George?
Bro
is in the
George.
chat. Monday night Aruba Brothers.
Bro George, he's hanging and banging up around New York, man.
It's cold right now. I think they're getting hammered with snow. They just got a bunch of snow.
Bro George, you getting a lot of snow up there,
I
brother?
think I just seen that on the news last night. I was looking at our future forecast coming up, and they were showing New York, and I'm pretty sure New York got hammered with a lot of snow.
Tim, hello.
Hello, Mr. Mendeville.
Dana, hi. What is going on out there? Welcome.
Everybody's slowly flowing in.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the welcome here real quick. How about that? Welcome to the Bro Show, episode 35, Monday Night Bro.
Bro,
The
this-
first 30
Bro
minutes,
Zone.
the Bro Zone. Followed by the second 30 minutes, Bro is Orb.
I gotta get used to that one.
We're going to get t-shirts that says Bro is Orb.
Yeah,
I am your number one brother, your mega brother. I am the people's bro, the Midwest PopCon champion at New Breed Wrestling. I'm your winner last Saturday night at
By DQ.
MMWA. It may have been DQ win, but it win's a win.
W's a W.
When you're 3-on-1, you take a win any way that you can get it, you know. Anyway, I'm Slammer. And this here, this here character.
This guy right over here is the king of cool.
Whoa.
The king of cool.
The self-proclaimed.
The self-proclaimed king of cool. The El Presidente. I was voted number one this time.
Was you?
El
Self-proclaimed?
Presidente. No, by the people.
By the people.
I'm the
Wait a
people's
minute. I'm
president.
the people's bro.
I'm the people's El Presidente.
That's got to go through the people's bro to get it. It's like a legislation.
I was also voted. I'll tell you right now. I was also voted Mookie of the Year.
The Mookie of the Year.
Your number one brother.
Number one stepbrother.
Number one stepbrother. My bad. You got me rolling here. AKA the White Larry Bird.
White Larry Bird.
Unless-
Mookie Blaylock. Number 10.
Unless Mr. Oh my God. Unless Mr. Mad Max is in the chat and I'm the White Lawrence Bird.
White Lawrence Bird.
AKA
Lawrence.
Brother Bookie.
I think it was Lawrence.
Lawrence Bird.
Lawrence Bird.
And I meant to tell him last Saturday. He brought me a shirt. I will show that in a bit.
Oh, that's funny.
But I meant to tell him when I seen him, and whenever he jumps in the chat, I'd be like, I was hoping the shirt was going to say Lawrence Bird.
Lawrence
I would have laughed so hard at that.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Let's see. Randy in the chat says, "Hey, bros, what's
up,
Randy?"
bro, Randy?
George says 6 inches Sunday,
Whoa.
and a few more storms possibly this week, brothers.
Yeah.
Means Rocky Ford training.
That's right, man.
Rago.
You know, when I was the Rad Lad in the Brendan Woods Wrestling Association back in the day, my theme song, because I had the Rocky IV album,
Yeah.
the whole album, whatever song he was running
Yeah.
to in the mountain, that
Yeah.
was the Rad Lads theme song. I can't think. It wasn't the Burning Heart.
Oh yeah.
Is it dun 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 dun? Bro George knows it. Bro George, what's the name of that? Here,
Oh, Mad Max is in the chat.
Mad
We're
Max.
speaking to you, brother. He says, "What's up, fellas?"
Hey, we better while you're on here, like and share this broadcast and let the people know that the Bro Show is live.
Randy says, "Cool shirt." Yeah, right here, I got a little
Thanks,
bit
man. I love it. It's a Slammer shirt. Oh,
we got a little- We got a little bit of old school Adam West and I forget what Joker's name is. Romero. I almost said Romero.
Oh, the old
the old Joker.
yeah.
I know what it is. I can't think of his name. I want to say
Because
Romero.
he had a mustache and he wouldn't shave it, so
Yeah.
you could see the mustache. You
Yeah.
could see it on there too. He painted right over it.
Classic Batman.
Classic Batman. The Bro Show sharing.
Dana says, "I like Rocky, all of them." Funny thing is, I was never, and still to this day, and I hate to admit this, because I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm a huge Hulk Hogan fan. I dislike Rocky 3 so much. Let me guess. Go ahead and tell me.
Get out.
Get out.
No, brother.
Get out. Where did he go? He went somewhere.
Let me tell you something, brother. You didn't like Rocky 3? Get out.
You ultimate meatball.
You ultimate meatball.
What is going on here? Am I supposed to sell
There's
this?
a Rocky and a Mr. T in this
I
series.
actually
too.
had that Hulk Hogan at one point,
Isn't that awesome?
but he wasn't in plaid. That really weirds me out.
I know.
Hogan in plaid.
Yeah, this came. This is one of the random things I've got in my life. I actually took out of a bag.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've had
Because
one
I
of
always
those.
thought the same thing. I was like, "Why is this plaid for?" But like, it's
I've
cool.
had one of those, but he was in something else, not plaid.
Let me tell you something, brother. With my blue boxing gloves.
This should be a picture right here. Somebody screenshot this right here. You need to get a fist out. It's so funny.
Let me tell you something, brother.
I should say,
Welcome to Monday Night Bro. You're watching the War Zone. The next 30 minutes, Bro is Orb.
we lost complete control here.
This is the best thing I've ever did.
I really, you should start bringing him to the shows with you.
Somebody trying to touch him, though.
Somebody, yeah. You don't
And I'll
want
be
nobody
like,
touching your whole.
Let me tell you something, brother.
All right, let's see
Anybody that boos Bro Slam, I'll be like, get out of my space, brother.
All right, let's catch up on the chat. We got a lot of chat already.
Hearts on fire. No, when it wasn't Hearts on Fire.
I don't even know.
Hearts on
Randy says
fire.
he likes your shirt too, Slammer.
Thank you, brother. It was Hearts on Fire.
Don't be sucking on me.
Bro George, I will never discredit anything you say. You are right, brother.
Bro George says, coming up after Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Bros, in Lord Alfred Hayes' voice, La Femme Nikita. Nick the Slick is in the chat. Man, we missed you Saturday.
Yeah, man, we
seen,
like he'll be back. We'll see you down at Broadway at Mardi Gras
Yeah.
Slam that's coming up.
Rocky was the great WWE heel. So Nick also says Ricky Starks is a free agent. I can see him showing up in WWE at some point. Get out of here! What is going on? That kind of weirds me out.
Hey, Hulk, it is kind of creepy, isn't it? It's like one of them puppets off Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or whatever.
Dude, I'll tell you what, the one Lady Elaine, man, she freaked me out. As a kid.
Yeah.
She had a scary face.
I know.
I showed my daughter that, and she laughs at me. And there was a ram on there that had like leather horns, and as a kid, I swore his horns were turds. Yeah, they look like turds. Michael's in the chat says, "Hey Slammer and Mookie, another great episode of the Bro Show."
Yeah, man, every episode's great.
Brother, oh yeah, he says.
Dig it.
Let's see. Nick the Slick says Buffalo Chicken Wrap at Hogan's Hangout. Sounds fire.
Hey, man, I'm going to be at Hogan's Hangout the end of September. I'll probably get the muscles again. Muscles rule.
Chad wants to know, is that the Ghetto Hulk?
Yes.
Since he's dressed like Conan, I guess, with this. He's like, oh, levato.
What was the other one? Why did the other one come in?
I don't
I mean,
remember,
it's-
but mine wasn't plaid. Mine was a different.
And then there's Rocky and Mr. T.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'd like to get the Mr. T one.
Brother. Nick the Slick says Santa with muscles. Have you ever seen that movie?
I think so. I've got it somewhere.
I've got it on VHS.
I've got it on VHS. I've got like some VHS Hulk Hogan, the Ninjas.
Oh, Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas. I've
Kick
got
Back.
that. I got.
Or no, that's the race to a mountain. I forgot. I've got that one.
I've probably got Suburban Commando. I know I've got No Holds Barred.
Michael says the Slammer boxing figure is awesome and hilarious.
It's the best thing It's the best thing going tonight. Bro is Orb.
I don't know what's going on here? Bro George says, in the flesh, baby.
In the flesh, baby.
Chad Jackson says, what's up, bro show? What's up, Chad?
What's up, Chad?
Thanks for
What's
joining
going
us
on,
on
man?
Monday night, bro.
Monday night, bro.
You want to talk about this weekend? Well, what all happened this weekend? Yeah,
He's
heck of a
stretching.
show. It's like slow motion. Like he's training. I don't even understand what's going on here.
Let me put the Hulkster over there for a minute.
Chad says, aren't Taker and Big Red Machine brothers? They are, in fact, I believe.
Yeah.
And by the way, that reminds me, if you want to call in 1-999-SLAM with 2 M's, I'm not sure we'll have a call in tonight.
Well, I'm glad somebody asked them. Because...
So I'm glad. But 1-999-SLAM with 2 M's, call in with any question, including if Kane and The Undertaker are brothers.
Oh, brother. What are you drinking tonight there, man?
Tonight, I could not hold my thirst. I cracked it open on the way on the way here.
It's like crack, huh?
Crack. Wild Cherry Pepsi.
Wild Cherry Pepsi.
The crack drink of my choice.
It'll make you burp.
That made my blood boil.
Make your blood boil. I'll get there, man. I also got one of these. Rainstorm, Clean Energy, Citrus Zest.
That's the same one I had the other night.
Yeah, that's
really good.
Where I got them from.
Yes.
Yeah, man. MMWA, man. Bartender, she's a Slammer Maniac, said, here you go, brother. Thank you, Sarah. Rainstorm. These rule. Ah, yum yum. All right. What is happening here? Where are we at? We're here. What was getting ready to go? Was going somewhere.
Saturday.
Saturday. This past Saturday, man.
He's too enthralled with his Hulk Hogan punching.
Maybe I lost my train of thought because I put him down. Anywho, Saturday, fun day, man.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
Nick the Slick wants to know: have you ever fought Ricky Cruz?
Yeah, several times. I had the first time I wrestled him was a 1-on-1 match in which he beat me. Then I was in a 3-on-3 match. Me, Butcher, and Cayman wrestled Ricky and 2 of his guys, and I actually picked up a pinfall victory over Ricky in that match when he was the champion, which led to me getting a championship opportunity against Ricky Cruz last March, in which I won the MMWA championship.
So you actually beat Ricky Cruz?
I beat Ricky Cruz for the MMWA championship and held the belt for 190 days.
Oh,
whoa!
Let's see. Is that Mark Brockett? Mark Brockett.
Mark.
He says, I am here, baby.
Does he like to be called Samuel Mark, or is he just like
that is Mark. That is Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark Brockett. My ex-boss. Best boss I've ever had in my life.
Have I ever fought Dangerous Derek? I've wrestled Superstar Steve, and Superstar Steve had Derek in his corner, so it was almost like fighting Derek too. But
then those 2, I think, got into it after the match.
I think so. So yes, I have actually had a encounter with Dangerous Derek, but not an actual match.
Let's see.
So yes, to answer that question, yes, I've wrestled Superstar Steve, and he beat me for the New Breed Wrestling television title. What was that, about 2 years ago? Right before Christmas 2 years ago.
Mad Max wants to know Slammer versus the Jackal.
Whoa!
I think he's a big Jackal fan. I can't get over that.
Yeah, the Jackal, man.
I think he brought him up last week.
Yeah. Bring him.
Let's see. Maxwell also said Slammer beat him for the championship.
That's right, brother.
Nick the Slick also wants to know, would you ever join Travis Cook? That's a different organization, but Travis Cook's a bad guy. Slammer is a good guy.
Good guy. And like I said, man, there's like 3 little cliques running around in the MMWA now.
Shane has joined in the chat, says Yellow.
I've been in, I was kind of in a group down at CCW at one time, but that was all right before COVID happened. Slammer is a loner, man. I'm taking a line from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. I'm a loner, Dottie. A rebel.
Randy has now sent some stars.
Whoa, we have activated a stars party with that. Thank you, Randy.
Before that, Mark Brockett sent another 50 stars.
Thank you, Mark Brockett.
Thank you guys for sending stars tonight. Anyway, Saturday night,
man. We hit the road, me, you, and Paige, to St. Louis, man. nice little trip up there, fun. Hot crowd at Broadway,
Yeah,
man.
It was hot in the building. It got
Hot.
hot. Cold outside.
Let me
and
tell
hot
you
inside.
something. It was hot downstairs. That locker room was like an ice box, and it
Yeah.
never warmed up even when people were up there. I had to put a hoodie on. It was so cold up there. Anyway, what was I? Match 6? I was the second match after intermission. If you paid attention to the Slammer page, not only did we do a Bro Show live, which got a very good viewership. I was very happy with that. Lots of interactions with us and viewers. So thank you for the spontaneous Bro Show episode. So
we had Mama Maxwell. Kathy jumped in on the live show.
Kathy jumped in.
She come running over.
Some random lady in a fur coat was.
That was her birthday.
It was her
she
birthday.
jumped in, was challenging somebody on the screen.
Challenging somebody. It was wild.
I think she had a couple brewskis, but they made her entertaining.
But anyway, it was fun. We did a Bro Show little live. We did a TikTok live. Anyway, I shared the broadcast beforehand. We had an MMW. The whole thing was streamed live on Facebook, so you could have. I'm sure there were, because there was actually a lot of people that viewed that post, and I was letting everybody know when I was going to be, so you could have watched me via the MMWA page that night. So anyway, I wrestled the Playboy Double H with his PYT crew, so it was 3-on-1
again,
and it was 3-on-1 from the get-go, and
poor referee had his hands full in that match.
Poor Jay, man. He did.
Big King was all over the place.
We'll have to get him a set of eyes for the back of his head, man. So anyway, I hit the big boot, the leg drop, 1, 2. The PYT jumped up on the apron. I don't know why Jay stopped counting for. All he had to do was hit one more time for 3. Maybe he can't count to 3 anymore. I don't know.
Probably got hit in the head too many times last show.
Maybe so. He had a break. We had a couple referees this time. He didn't have to do every match. But anyway, he got up to get their attention. I got up. When I turned around, Playboy hit me in the gut with a steel chair, hit me over the back. They called for the bell. I won via disqualification. Thank you, Tony and Jay, for
jumping in
there and helping me out.
Another donation of stars from Mark Rockets.
King Mark, I think he said he
King
likes to
Mark.
be called. So anyway, that'll roll us into next month. I should be finding out. I seen there's a poster already out for the Mardi Gras event next month, which will be March 8th at South Broadway Athletic Club, historic South Broadway Athletic Club. So anyway,
so Chad in the chat says, funny thing, I clicked on your live stream, it got a Mexican siesta.
Whoa!
He goes, I had to go to the Slammer page to actually watch.
Oh,
I don't know what happened there. Nick the Slick says Jamal returns Saturday. He is now known as, that was a the Muddy Mauler.
What? Jamal? What are we talking about?
Muddy Mauler, the guy he wrestled.
Jamal up there. Yeah.
Now known as the Muddy Mauler.
It took me a minute to figure out what we was talking about there. Yeah, that was awesome. Good.
Mama Kathy's in the chat. She says, hello, Slammer and Mookie.
Hello,
we were just talking about you,
Kathy.
man. You just missed
Good to see you Saturday
Yes.
night. As always, wearing her Slammer bandana, man, running wild with the Rain Arrow crew.
Chad Jackson. Hey, bro, Kyle Mookie Skynet, did you meet any women, LOL?
What?
What is that?
Who asked that?
Chad Jackson did.
What?
I mean, there was all kinds of women at the wrestling show. We had the drunk one that come up and randomly got on the Facebook Live.
Yeah, she was a little too much.
And I had one girl admit that I was cute at the table.
It's true. It's true.
Kurt Angle over here.
It's true. It's true.
Dana Whopper says, I think he did, replying to did he fight Ricky Cruz? Mark Brockett sent another 20 stars. Randy Jackson sent another 20 stars. Chad Jackson says, was Playboy cool?
Well, no, he wasn't cool. He hit me with a steel chair, man.
Let's see. Oh, shoot, I just lost my chat. You may have to jump in here.
Uh-oh. Slammer needs more championships. Chad Jackson. Me, I did because I listened a couple of weeks ago. I need more championships. Well,
what's going on here?
Those championship opportunities only come around so often. I am the Midwest PopCon champion, though, so that's cool. So, anyway, thank you.
I think I understand what Chad was saying.
Okay.
You click on the live. It goes to our live. I'm thinking he thinks this was the Mexican siesta. How am I?
Well, what in the world?
Still shows us live though. Everybody still. You go ahead and keep. I got to try to find this
There we
live
go. Yeah,
again.
I'm on the Slammer page.
Okay,
I'm
I got
live.
it.
I'm
I
live.
found
So
it.
anyway, it was a good time Saturday night. Afterwards, we made our customary trip to the Raising Cane's. That was awesome. Got home late.
We got home what? 12.
Got home 12.
12:30?
I think I
don't
dropped you
remember.
off at 12:30. I think 12:20. So I think we got home at 12:35. I was actually showered and in bed at 1. Didn't go to sleep until after 2. Slept until like 10. I was beat, man. Just work and that day, Saturday,
All
and
right.
then there was yesterday. We'll just sum that up real quick. Super Bowl boring.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you.
Oh man,
I was so entertained watching those stinking Chiefs. Sorry, Kathy.
Oh.
Sorry, Max.
No,
Watching those
that-
stinking Chiefs get blown out.
That's fine
That
with
made
me.
my
I
day.
just wanted a competitive game. It just sucks to sit there and
I-
watch because I pledge no allegiance to any team.
My only pledge of allegiance is to beat them stinking Chiefs, and it happened. And I hope that was a donation because the Chiefs lost.
Yeah.
It was Mark Brockus. He's a Chiefs fan. He probably just donated not knowing.
It's hard for me to be a fan. Like I said, it's hard for me to be a fan of a team that voted for the local team to move to Los Angeles. Don't get me started.
Let's see.
Marshall Falk for life.
Chad Jackson. No, KJ Stone.
KJ.
Who's winning Elimination Chamber? Is it going to be Cody?
Cody ain't in the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, to challenge Cody.
Challenge Cody.
My bad.
Who asked that?
KJ Stone.
I don't think everybody's been qualified yet, have they? Who all's in it? CM Punk.
I really don't even know. That's a good question.
CM Punk and John Cena and
Nick the Slick says any good figure finds. We will get to that shortly.
not for me. I didn't get
I
anything
picked up a
this
few. I
week,
got a few pickups.
but I had 5 last week. So
We will get to shortly.
plus the
Cameron
wrestling
says,
ring.
hello, gentlemen. Good to
What's
see your
going
faces.
on?
Good evening, ma'am.
Yo,
Maxwell says, no, he wasn't cool. He hit him with the steel chair. Neither's boxing Hulk here. This is why I don't like that Ultimate Meatball. KJ says, I had Raising Cane's for the first time last year because of you.
yeah,
The sauce was unbeatable.
that sauce. This dude,
I had to look
this
because
dude right here bought a whole cup of it
Dude.
one night. A whole cup, like
And-
a cup.
and it took me all week to.
And he took it and he
I ate
says,
chicken soup
"Come
all
on,
week
chug it,
long."
brother."
No, that is a lie. That is a lie. Oh, Doc.
Bro, Doc. Thank you, brother.
Doc has finally joined us on Monday night. We've missed you, sir.
Yeah. Everybody's starting to get used to it now here. Monday, this is our 3rd week in a row
yes.
on Monday night. Man, this is a whole lot easier for me on Monday night. than
Eugene
Tuesday.
Swartz says, long time, broskies.
Whoa, what's going on,
Been a
man?
little while, brother.
Yeah,
Nice
thanks
to
for
see your
joining
name.
in, man.
So should I go ahead and get to my weekly pickups?
Oh, thank you, Kathy.
Since Maxwell's here, let me get to what
Yeah.
Maxwell. Our brother Maxwell, such a good guy, such a good brother. He made me a shirt, and what a wonderful shirt!
What a shirt. It's a major award.
He made this. Look at this. That is
The white
the
Larry
best,
Bird.
the best around. And on the back, that's not only the front. There's a back too. But Brother Mookie and my number 23.
Number 23.
How freaking awesome is that?
Mookie Jordan.
I need to just sit here like this, where it just says White Larry Bird all day long.
You should have wore it.
Our light kind of burns it out though.
Yeah,
if
it
I
does
sit.
kind of burn it out a little bit.
I've learned I got to wear dark colors over here.
I always wear black. I look good in black.
Man in black. You're
Black in black.
Like Johnny Cash over here.
I am Johnny Cash, brother. I'm Slimmer Cash.
Kevin says,
Trained by LA Cash.
that was a cool tour of your wrestling room.
Thank you. If you didn't check it out, man, a few days ago I just randomly made a video of my wrestling room as it is current right now. So if you go to my Chris Slammer page, the latest reel I have on there, it's about 1.5 minutes long, and it's a tour of my wrestling room. So it's pretty awesome.
So this week, I've got 3 figures I picked up this week.
3, 1,
3 figures.
2, 3. And we are still in the bro zone, too. 6 more minutes will be bro is orb.
So
Whoa.
this week, coming in at the 3 spot, I've got the Vested.
Vested British
British Bulldog.
That's
It's actually-
good.
And the funny thing is, they're all supposed to be the leather jackets. They've all got the Heart Foundation logo on the back.
Oh,
But instead of the leather jackets, Jacks back in the day just gave them all leather vests.
is that black jacket?
It's supposed to be a black vest.
Black vest?
But
you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got the Heart Foundation logo on the back.
I guess that's exactly like mine up there, except a repaint.
Yeah, that's exactly
And-
that's
and
all
a
this is.
vest.
Yeah,
That's
all this is.
awesome.
This is a best of 90 from the best of Series 1, best of 97 series.
Oh, that's good. That's a good.
I've got that one,
I love the British Bulldog. That's great.
and I've got another one to go along with it.
Okay, let's see.
We gripe about he's not listed on the
this
back.
is this? Oh, he's not on
No.
the back. Oh, I was
This
getting
is
excited.
another one like this.
I was hoping you were gonna get another Flash Funk.
So
Look what a good tan Sid has compared to
we
everybody.
talk about how terrible the Mattel Bret Hart face scans are. We may have a topper right here with the
Whoa.
Jax. The first official Jax Bret Hart figure with no glasses. Look how terrible that is.
Oh boy, that's awful.
With a
It's
vest.
so awful, but
With-
so awesome all at the same time.
With the Heart Foundation vest, not a jacket.
Look at his hair. Does it say Heart Foundation on the vest?
Yeah, it's got the skull and everything. It's got their logo on the back of the vest.
Hey man, I showed you that jacket on that chalk line, that
I know.
Hitman jacket.
I
Dude,
know.
that's
I love
awesome.
that. But there's the Bret Hart from Series 1, Best of 97. And last but not least, I skipped Series 5. I've got Series 1, 2, and 3, and 4 of the Jax bone crunching figures. I'm not really impressed with 5. I will come back to 5.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you said you was.
I'm starting out with Series 6. My very first figure come out of Series 6. Here's the lineup.
Oh, I hope it's Owen Hart.
Oh, you're going to be disappointed.
Oh, I hope it's Steve Blackman.
You're going to be disappointed.
Oh, I hope it's Mark Marrow.
Keep on going.
Oh, I hope it's Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, keep going, baby.
Oh, I hope it's Mark Henry.
Last but not least, Triple H.
He's the last one I said.
But he is actually not a repaint. This is actually Triple H from the first Triple H type figure. Remember, if you remember the Series 4 figure, he had his hair pulled back.
Yep.
He was the blue blood.
He was.
The blue
He
blood
was just
version.
Hunter Hearst
Yes.
Helmsley.
So this is the actual first Triple H Series 6. Not a repaint. You got a whole new sculpt on this one. What is he, the CEO or whatever he is now?
Yeah, the CFO, CEO,
Something like that.
COO.
So-
He's the Chief Content Officer.
There you go.
He's the CCO.
So
That sounds made up to me.
So Series 6 is now underway with Triple H. This was maybe the most lackluster figure of the set, but I found it the cheapest and the first, so it had to be the first one.
That's good though. There's probably
But I kind of liked it because it's a whole new sculpt and everything.
yeah. No, it
The
actually,
first one was
it
terrible.
actually kind of looks like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Pretty cool.
No
Pretty cool.
complaints there. The British Bulldog's the best one out of the bunch though.
I kind of like the Ugly Bret.
Ugly Brett's pretty cool.
So
I think he's like I said when I seen all them Jacks at Walmart back in the day, and I was mad about them because I thought they should only still be making the Hasbro guys. Brett was probably the first figure I seen. If I would have seen somebody else first, I probably would have been a little happier with him.
and I almost forgot my first complaint about this figure. Look at the picture down here. He's like in a top.
I know. I was going to say what's up with
I-
the
Triple H always
the
rustled.
singlet top.
Yeah, he's got a singlet top in this photo. I would love
Did
to
he
see.
ever wear a singlet?
Not that I ever remember.
They got it from somewhere. It's kind of like Razor Ramon in those trunks
Yeah.
on that one figure.
His very
There's an
first-
actual match where he wears
his
those.
debut match.
His debut match. It's on
All right,
YouTube.
let's see. Eugene says, "My dude Mookie and Brother Slammer." Mark Braca says, "I hated
Brother.
it. I hated that Goldberg put Bret Hart out of wrestling with that bad kick. He hit him with that super kick right to the side of the head.
That was probably one of those things. He was probably just.
Oh, it was an accident.
It was an
It was
accident.
a very stiff kick, but
A stiff kick. He was probably. One bump and bump your head, or anything could have triggered something.
yeah.
A lot of times.
Well, it was Goldberg's fault. He was way too close to the ropes.
Yeah.
To nail him with that kick. 'Cause as soon as Brett come off those ropes, there was that boot right to the side of his head.
Yeah.
Maxwell wants to know, what's Slammer's oldest figure?
Ooh.
That being LJN.
It's got to be the LJN guys.
Well, You probably have not that
You-
good of a memory
no.
to even remember.
No, the oldest figure that I have would actually be the Sergeant Slaughter G.I. Joes, right over there.
Did those come out before? Or for you?
80.
Are you talking about your oldest?
Well, those
Or
were
the
86.
oldest?
These would have been 80.
Those are definitely older than the G.I. Joe.
Those were 85. What about my thumb wrestlers?
Those came out first.
Okay, yeah, not the bull,
Yeah.
the junkyard dog.
Yeah.
He's pretty old.
I always hated the JYD thumb wrestler because they put them in trunks instead of long
Yeah,
pants. Because I have the same one.
He's got creepy looking eyes too. Probably. Well, I mean those LJNs. I mean
Do
the
you
Hogan,
remember-
Iron Sheik.
So when I was a kid, my dad used to buy those all for me.
Yeah, those.
I think because he was into wrestling and it kind of gave him an excuse to buy wrestling toys. Where, unlike today, we don't need excuses to buy them. We just buy them.
we just buy them. I see one I want, man. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
It's like I've got the itch, man. It's like
Nick the Slick says TL Hopper. You got a TL Hopper?
no, I don't have a TL Hopper. I do know that who made that the zombie sailor. Did zombie
it
sailor
wasn't
make
zombie,
the current
it was
or Heels and Faces or something?
One of those guys. did.
One of these
They
companies
made it with the poop.
make
poop
that
in the-
makes it with a little poop in the toilet. Oh, it's Bro is Orb. It's 31 minutes in.
It is time.
All right, welcome to Bro is Orb.
I don't understand what's happened tonight. Eugene says, "How's my bro family doing?"
Great.
All right, you want to do a little bit of today in wrestling history?
Yes.
Today
Yes.
in wrestling history.
Yes. Yes.
AWA and New Japan Wrestling in 1990
Whoa. Holy
had
moly.
a super fight show in New Japan
In New Japan.
where Masashi Sato defeated Larry Zbyszko for the AWA Championship. Mr. Saito, you remember him?
I do remember Mr. Saito.
I never ever remember him being AW, and I know the fact, but I never, for the longest time, realized that he was AWA champion. So bizarre.
So bizarre. So bizarre.
That's bizarre. This day, 1993, in Germany. In Germany. Bret Hart retains his WWF title by beating Ric Flair in what will be Ric Flair's last WWF match until he returned to the Royal Rumble in 2002. So his last match in WWF was in Germany at a house show versus Bret.
I thought his last match was against Mr. Perfect on Monday Night Raw. I thought it was
Well,
loser,
maybe,
loser. So
maybe-
he still had a
yeah, probably still had some time.
ah.
And also on this day, some sad news. On this day, you want to go ahead? 2003 was the year.
2003, 22 years ago today, we lost the great Mr. Perfect.
Yeah,
Drug overdose. Gosh dang it.
that sucks.
I know he was a heel. I always just liked him. I liked all his little vignettes that he did when he,
He was a
first
cool.
came
He was
in.
one of the first
One of the cool heels, you know.
He
I was
was a cool bad
I was
guy.
still glad Kerry Von Erich came in and beat him. Man, I was pumped, dude, when he came in at SummerSlam and beat him.
That's kind of an
But
upset.
yeah,
at the time.
I always enjoyed Mr. Perfect, even when he had his feud with Hogan.
Yeah.
Of course, he didn't beat Hogan, which is good with me.
Yeah.
But I always liked him. I liked it when he took the belt and busted it all up, and I liked it. I liked it when he had the Genius and Bobby Heenan.
See,
with him.
as a kid, I hated all the bad guys as I was supposed to.
Yeah.
But Mr. Perfect was,
He was-
one of the cool bad guys. That he was like maybe now that I think about it, maybe the first bad guy that I actually kind of liked.
Yeah, and I always enjoyed. I thought I liked the difference in him because he wore the colorful singlets, and I just like colorful stuff like that. So
Says the man in black.
says the man in black. If I can find me a gear maker, I'll get me some stuff made with some color in it.
Get you a couple singlets.
Get me a couple singlets. I'm gonna be a Crush singlet.
We got 3 wrestling birthdays today.
Oh, okay.
Born on this day in 1955.
Whoa,
Gentleman.
Chris Adams.
Chris Adams.
Rest in peace.
The inventor of the super
The
kick.
super kick. I think we just talked about this the other day, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah, I used to love watching him on World Class. He was one of my favorites until he turned bad with Gino Hernandez. And then I hated him.
And you know, I will tell you a fun fact about Chris Adams right here off the top of my head. And you can Google this
Okay.
if you need to.
Get your Google. Get
I
your
don't.
Googles ready.
I honestly, I would really have to unlock my memory bank.
Okay.
the first episode of WCW Thunder.
Okay.
Chris Adams was in the first match on WCW Thunder, but I cannot remember who he wrestled.
See, I remember watching that show live, and I think they were in Tampa.
Maybe.
They were somewhere in Florida, and they had really bad storms that day. And I remember they kept freezing, or they would go to like a picture, and all you can hear was like crappy audio of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes it would come back, and then they lose the signal again. But I remember the entrance. The entrance had like they had the entrance a very short time. It was like a brick wall or like a rock wall, and it like opened up, and the guys would come out, and they would close back. That was a very short time for that entrance, though.
Yeah, if anybody's out there, Google who Chris Adams wrestled in the first WCW Thunder. I bet Tim will tell us right away.
Eugene wants to know, what do you think about Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble? We touched on it last week. You called it. I just drank that cherry Pepsi now.
Burping it up. I think we agreed. We don't dislike Jey Uso. It was different.
Love the entrance.
Everybody's always clamoring for something different. And then when I was thinking about this today, remember when they was need something different, and then Otis won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
I was cool. I like Otis, so I thought it was pretty cool that he won it. But anytime they do something different, nobody likes it. So I don't. I mean, we get it. He sells a lot of merch. He's got a good entrance. People love him, but it's just that part when the bell rings and people kind of yawn on him. Then
Eugene also says Jey Uso slammer for the tag titles, tag champs. Kathy says Joker equals Cesar Romero.
Cesar Romero.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah. I kept wanting to say George Romero. I knew it was something like that, but I knew George Romero's the living dead.
But wouldn't shave his mustache. He just painted over it, and you can see his mustache on all them shows.
Nick the Slick says Carrie will be at FanFest this year for Herb. It'll actually be Kevin.
I was saying,
Carrie passed away.
Carrie's coming back from the dead to be there. Wow,
Kevin Von Erich.
Kevin Von Erich.
The lonely wolf of the Von Erich
lone
family.
wolf.
Maxwell says I kept thinking George Romero. That's
George.
And I didn't want to say it because I knew it was wrong. George Romero is the Night of the Living Dead guy.
Oh,
he's the zombie guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Cesar Romero. Thank you, Mama.
Romero. Mama. Thank you, Mama. I'm Elvis.
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you, Mama.
I can do a little bit of Elvis for you. We got Elvis and Hulk over here, baby. Yeah, but peanut butter and banana sandwich right over there. Nick the Slick says Chris Adams, ECW legend. It was WCW
legend. Chris Adams.
Let's see.
I believe he trained Steve Austin, didn't he?
He did. And then he took his wife.
He took his wife.
he trained him, and then he took his wife.
Train you, I'm going to take your wife from you.
We're all caught up on chat.
Well, brother, welcome to Bro is Orb. So anyway,
what you got coming up soon?
Well, got a little exciting news coming up here. I have right now nothing this weekend, which might be good because I actually don't think this weather system we're going to cripple us like this last one did. I think we're getting some snow overnight tonight, but I don't think it's going to really hurt the roads or anything. But the Wednesday morning, I think, might be a little crappy, but it's just too warm outside. I don't think that stuff's going to really stick around. Plus, I don't think we're supposed to have them deep freezing temperatures. So anyway, as of right now, no wrestling this weekend.
That's your segment with Meteorologist Slammer.
Meteo Slam. So anyway, if there's a wrestling company out there that needs a slammer, I'm available. I would go somewhere. If not, I will probably go action figure hunting this Saturday. Slammer. So actually, I don't know what I'll do this Saturday because you said you're working.
I'll be working.
And I think Heather and Paige have something to do.
They got something to do.
And I probably won't go shopping by myself.
Slammer has nothing to do. If anybody wants to go shop at the Slammer, instead of shop at the Copper Guy, shop at the Slammer this weekend.
I'll tell you what I might do. I might run to Farmington and Deloge Walmart and see if they have. I'll run to Deloge Walmart, see if they got anything, and maybe I will get me an Emo's pizza and come home and eat me an Emo's pizza.
And I know what'll happen.
Lift weights and watch TV.
You will take a picture of that pizza and you will send it to me and make me mad.
Hey,
while I'm stuck at work.
You know what? If I go to Deloge to Walmart, I'm gonna go to Casey's and get me a Casey's pizza. I'd much rather have a Casey's pizza. I like Emo's though. Boy, I tell you what, I'll get me a Casey's pizza. So anyway, nothing going on this weekend, but the next weekend. What is this weekend? The 15th.
Sounds
So
right.
the 22nd, Bro Slam makes his debut.
At CHWA.
CHWA
Cottage Hill
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
And
Is it A for Alliance?
Cottage Hills Wrestling Alliance. And
All these wrestling groups always have the word alliance in their
because
group.
they're an alliance of some sort. And
There's not a lot of alliances in the world unless it's the wrestling world, I've noticed.
I have a.
Let's see.
I have.
Kathy says, very cool shirt. She's either talking about me or you. We're
I've
the
got
only
to be
two.
here. So anyway.
Emo's pizza sounds really dark, JR says, and he spelled emos with the E.
Oh, Imo's. Emo's St. Louis. Man, it's a St. Louis. He's not.
JR must not be a local.
Well, first off, he's from Germany.
Oh!
He has recently,
dog.
in the last couple of years, correct me on that date, JR. He lives in Texas now. He works for Amazon. But anyway, the 22nd, I make my debut for CHWA.
Ooh.
And I'm going up against one of my arch nemesises. Is that the right word? Nemesises?
Nemesis?
Dr. Dallas Stevens, one-on-one, man. You've seen us tangle at MMWA. You come on down to Cottage Hills Wrestling on the 22nd, and you'll see me make my debut against Dr. Dallas Stevens that night. I'm not quite sure what he's the doctor of, but he's a doctor. So,
Dr. Decadence.
Doctor of Decadence. If he says so, I'm the Doctor of Slam.
JR says double bros.
Double bros. Too sweet.
Kind of like double mint gun there. And JR put up a bunch of laughy faces. Yeah, if you're not a St. Louis local, if you're not in the St. Louis local area, you have no idea what you're missing out with the Emo's Pizza.
Yeah.
I even bet down there they don't even have Casey's. I think Casey's is kind of a Midwest
I think Casey's. I think they began in Iowa.
Yeah.
So they're mainly Iowa.
And I believe that because I've been to Iowa.
And there's
And I
probably
swear,
one every
you know,
corner.
There is, because how we always laugh at how we say there's a
Starbucks,
Starbucks
on
on every corner.
Mhm.
Iowa, there is a Casey's literally on every corner.
Bring me all the Casey's pizza, man. Casey's pizza rules. But
And I
yeah.
live like 5 minutes away from Casey's Pizza now. I'm so happy about it. I've already ordered me one before since I moved there.
Probably gonna get one on your way home, aren't you?
I mean, I'm thinking of Taco Bell tonight, son. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long
I'll tell
time.
you what, man. If you order the Casey's pizza when you leave here,
Yeah.
it'll be ready when you get there, and you'll be eating a Casey's pizza within 25 minutes of leaving here.
Don't tempt me.
Within the hour.
Don't tempt me.
Within the hour, you could be eating a delicious
Oh, my
Casey's
gosh.
pizza.
Brother Tom Phelps is in there. He's a fellow co-worker, Tom. Hey, boys, how about them Eagles?
How about 'em?
EAGLES, Eagles.
Okay, settle down there, lifelong Eagles fan.
I'm telling you right now, I'm a lifelong Chief hater fan. Whoever the Chiefs are again. Sorry, Max. Sorry, Mama. I hated the Chiefs since like the 90s. And now they're really good, so I really hate them even more. Maxwell says, Doctor of getting the big boot.
That's right, brother. He's going to get a big boot and a leg drop. It's going to be awesome.
Brandon says, fly, Eagles, fly.
Whoa, JR, thank you, brother.
Yeah, JR, since it starts for your brothers, you guys rock. We appreciate that, man. Scott Goodson says, NFL is rigged.
You know what? I heard the other day, the NFL is classified as an entertainment company.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know how. I mean, I heard it with my own ears. If you classify yourself as an entertainment company, I don't think it's necessarily rigged,
Yeah.
but they're there to make money.
I get it, but you can't necessarily rig, like, to me, it'd be almost impossible to rig sports because you're not guaranteed to always catch a ball when you're supposed to catch a ball.
You're right.
You might drop the ball when you're not supposed to drop the ball.
And I don't. It's hard for me to believe. You know, everybody always is as soon as these Chiefs games start. Oh, it's the refs against this team. I seen a call get missed last night in that Super Bowl. Clearly, hands to the face.
A lifelong friend, Uncle Trey. Boogie, you're a bandwagon fan. I'm telling you, I'm not a bandwagon fan. I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm just a Chiefs hater. You were a Rams fan. And now you turned your back on the Rams and are Chiefs blood? You're a bandwagon. Woo! Sit down and shut up. I love you, Uncle Trey. I miss you, man.
Uncle Trey.
I miss you.
Welcome aboard, Uncle Trey.
He's a good guy. I really.
I'm
miss
no
him.
bandwagon fan. I just hate the
Well,
Rams.
he lived here forever in St. Louis,
Uh-huh.
and then one day up and moved with his work to KC, and I mean that is why he's a KC fan.
Oh well.
But he was lifeblood with the Rams, but now he's lifeblood with the Chiefs. But he turned on us. He turned on us.
Like I said, man, how can you like a team that voted for your team to move to L.A.? That's right. Next year, I said it, man. I'm going to be an Arizona Cardinal fan. And you say, but brother, they were in St. Louis. You're right. They never wanted to leave. Bill Bidwell just wanted a stadium, and St. Louis wouldn't build him one, which things were way different back then than they are
Just
these
moved him
days.
down to Farmington. The Farmington Cardinals.
Bill Bidwell cried like a baby when he announced he was going to move. It still took him forever to get a stadium in Arizona, by the way. But anyway, they didn't. Whenever it came to the vote, the Arizona Cardinals said, "Brother, those Rams need to stay in St. Louis because St. Louis doesn't deserve to lose another team. So, Arizona Cardinals, you're my team." Just like the old days. We're going. I'm gonna buy me a Roy Green jersey, Stump Mitchell, Neil
I was about
Lomax.
to say Neil Lomax.
Dude, Nico Noga, the old linebacker, he was my favorite player when I was a little kid. I got an autographed picture of him somewhere.
Let's see, Scott Goodson says, I don't believe the whole rig stuff. There was a ton of missed calls against the Eagles. There was a ton of missed calls on both teams last night.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt like the Eagles finally got one for the NFL as a whole against the damn Chiefs.
And here's bad thing. Nobody wanted the Eagles to win either. People went into this Super Bowl not caring about the game. Period.
I think more people went in just wanting the Chiefs to lose, not necessarily cheering for the Eagles.
And like I said, I'm cool with the Eagles win. I have no problem with that at all. I told you, if you see my Facebook post, I had a Chiefs shirt on, but if you read the post, I was told wear the Chiefs shirt or get no food. I wanted food, man.
I'd have been ordered me a Casey's
And
pizza.
Oh no, man, I had some. We had some Applebee's last night, all them appetizers and things, man. Whew. And them pretzel sticks were about to die for, man. They ruled. But anyway.
I see Maxwell them had a nice setup too with all the
Yeah,
food.
man, they had a big O to do. We should have went up there, man. They would have welcomed us with open arms.
I would have sat next to Grandpa. He was all reclined in those chairs. I would have sat next to him. Let's see.
You're right, Scott. People do hate winners. Anytime these teams start rolling wins, like, man, the people.
Mark's trying to get us riled
Hey,
up
man,
here.
the people love the Patriots, and the Rams had barely won one Super Bowl. All of a sudden, people hated. The Rams were horrible forever.
Yeah.
They had 3 good years, and then people hating on the Rams loved the Patriots.
We got it rolling on the Rams now.
Didn't take people long to hate the Patriots, though, did it?
Mark Brock is one of our favorites on here who donates stars.
Raw
has
is
this to say.
orb.
You don't like the Chiefs because they always beat the Rams.
Get out! Get out! Yeah, man. In preseason games for a Governor's Cup that didn't matter,
He said he was.
and the Chiefs ran the score up in those non-important games.
Let's see. He also said he's been a Chiefs
Brother.
fan since the '80s. Scott Goodson 3 touchdowns. The Eagles got was not holding.
Plus, I like the Raiders anyway.
holding
I got
that
2
call.
Raiders shirts upstairs.
Tim Mendenville says, "I will send you an Arizona Cardinals hat." LOL.
Hey, I'm gonna go to Arizona. Me and Tim's gonna go to Arizona Cardinal game together, brother. It's gonna be awesome.
Maxwell says anytime.
And we're gonna go see Adam Baum because he lives in Arizona.
Yeah. Who goes up with the bomb? Maxwell says anytime. I think he's talking about since we said he was gonna crash the Super Bowl
Let's go party with Maxwell. That's gonna be awesome, brother.
I agree with Nick the Slick says Torrey Holt was robbed again of this year's Hall of
Yes,
Fame.
he was. Torrey
really
Holt's
was.
GOAT, man.
Let's see. Mark Brock says since the Cardinals left, he's not been a Stan Kroenke fan.
Oh, I hate
Nobody's
Stan.
a Kroenke fan.
Dude is
I don't even think the
from,
Kroenke family
hey,
is a Kroenke fan.
The dude is from Missouri. He went to the University of Missouri. MIZZOU. He practically built the Mizzou Arena.
Yeah.
He named it after his daughter. Remember when the uproar when they named it the Page Arena?
Oh, I
Because
don't
his
remember
daughter's
that.
name was Paige, and they changed it to the Mizzou Arena because people were so outraged that he named it after his daughter. Dude's from Missouri,
Oh.
owns tons of stuff in Missouri.
We actually do have a call tonight. 1-900-99
Yeah,
Slam.
get me off my rant, brother.
Thank you for giving us a call. 1-900-99 Slam. If you want to give us a call, who do we got in line tonight?
Yo, this is Skeeter.
Skeeter, where are you
Skeeter.
calling from, Skeeter?
Skeeter, I'm from Sykeston.
Skeeter from Sykeston. Are you a first-time caller?
I don't think I've seen your name in the chat.
First time caller.
Well,
Long time listener.
oh, great.
All right. Thank you for joining us,
Welcome,
sir.
Skeeter from Sykeston.
You got a question for us?
I have a question for the Bro Show.
That is
That's us.
That
We're
is
the
us.
bros.
I'm not actually going to ask the question that everybody asks.
Is this AI, first of all? It kind of sounds
That
like...
sounds AI.
Nope.
Whoa, God bless you, my child.
I'm
bless you.
living and breathing in the flesh here.
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Is
Was
that
Mr.
German?
Perfect actually perfect?
Oh yeah. Did you not ever see the vignettes, man? Dude, you could throw a 60-yard pass and catch it. To
Hold
himself.
on. What was your question about him?
Was Mr. Perfect really perfect?
He was absolutely
Ah,
perfect.
right on.
Anything else, sir? Skeeter.
Yes. Is Kane and Undertaker neighbors?
Neighbors.
Oh no, but they're brothers.
They are brothers, brother.
Okay, that's all I got for
Thanks,
you.
Skeeter from
And we
Sykeston.
appreciate you calling in there, Skeeter.
All right, you guys rock. Keep
Safe
it
travels from Sykeston.
Boom, boom.
up. Safe travels. It's supposed to snow tonight. Be safe.
Whoa.
All right. Snow and Skeeter and Sykeston. Triple S.
Skeeter ski.
Bye-bye.
Uh,
You Skeeter Skeet. All right.
Max likes boxing Hulk puppet.
I don't. Kind of freaks me out. Need to get a Skeeter Skeet on here again.
This is the most I've ever used boxing Hulk puppet in the 25 years
All
I've
right.
had him.
Mark Brock says he sucks. I'm talking about Cronky.
Oh,
I told you
I
Mookie
wasn't
ran
done
into the
ranting
moose.
on him, was I?
We're back on it. We're back on it. Yeah, Mad Max likes the boxing Hulk.
Oh,
I'm
he's
not
the
a
best.
fan of this.
Hey, man, Battlehawks game. What happens at Battlehawks games? People break out in Cronky sucks chants, don't they?
Yeah.
God bless
We
St.
need
Louis
to-
football
We
fans.
need to hit a Battlehawks.
All right, let's go.
I've been to one
We're
every year
going.
so far.
Well, and I'm going. Seems like every time they're in St. Louis, I got a wrestling match somewhere. There's bound to be one Saturday or Sunday that
We're gonna do it.
I need to be playing. We're going. We're there.
We're there, brother.
We smell what the Battlehawks are cooking.
All right, I'm cooked for the night.
You're cooked.
I'm cooked.
All right. Let's see here. So anyway, last Saturday was MMWA. It ruled. March 8th will be the next MMWA at the South Broadway Athletic Club. 2 weeks from tonight, Cottage Hills Wrestling Association. Where in the world is Cottage Hills at, by the way? Where's this?
Is it anywhere near Sykeston?
No, gosh, no. Let me see here.
Michael's in the chat says, "Hey, Slammer."
Hey, brother. Cottage Hills, Edwardsville, Illinois. So Edwardsville, Illinois on Saturday, February 22nd. You can see Slammer debut for CHWA Wrestling. It's Dr. Dallas Stevens.
The doctor of delicates. The
Then-
doctor of boots to the head.
So then the week after that will be Saturday, March 1st. If you're watching this right now and you live in Farmington, Park Hills, Deloge, Bonne Terre,
Scott Goodson, Mark
Fredericktown,
Marcus, we're looking
St.
at you.
Genevieve, Ironton, Don't Run, Gumbo,
Gumbo. I was about to say
My
Gumbo.
gosh,
And
man.
Sykeston.
Dosey, anywhere,
Leadington.
Festus, my gosh, anywhere in the 90-mile range of Farmington, Missouri. Saturday night, March 1st, Slammer
Your
and
chance.
Dynamo Pro Wrestling
Mark Rockets sends another
return
50 stars.
to the Farmington Coliseum. You know where it's at. It's on 67 South, about 10 miles south of Farmington, about 10 miles north of Fredericktown. It's right in the middle, man. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but it's somewhere, and it's awesome. It's a good venue, man. We have awesome matches. You'll get to see me. Who all going to be there? Ricky Cruz, he'll be
Ricky
there. CJ Shine, surely CJ will be there.
Probably. He's a
Don't
champion.
be too. He's a champion. He's got to
Yeah.
be there. I'm sure he'll be there. Correct me if I'm
Maybe
wrong.
that
If
little
somebody
dirty
from Dynamo's
snitch.
going to be there, dirty old snitch will be there. Anyway, you get to see all
So what
this,
is that?
man.
2 weeks? 2 weeks from tonight?
2 weeks.
2 weeks
3
from
weeks.
Saturday.
So I got
3
nothing this week. CHWA the 22nd, March 1st.
weeks. February.
Dynamo Pro.
February is the shortest month of the year, and we're only 10 days in, and we're almost halfway through the month.
I know that's insane.
So weird.
March 8th, MMWA. March 15th, Show Me State Wrestling up in Fulton.
Oh,
So we'll be in Fulton, man. The Wyatt Invitational. I'm not quite sure what all this entails, but I'll be there, and I'm
Speaking
sure
of Wyatt, we haven't seen our buddy White in the
I haven't
chat
seen him. He
tonight.
hadn't been here. So
Mark Rocket says Elvins. Is Elvins going to be in the range?
Elvins is in the range. Esther, bring all them towns, man.
Michael says, can't wait to see you there. Don't forget Sophia will be selling Girl Scout cookies.
We're at it. CHWA.
I'm not sure.
Oh, Sophia. Yeah, it's Michael, Sophia's dad. Sophia.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Let us know how much the cookies are. I may have to buy me some thin ones.
What are them little delicious peanut butter ones?
Oh.
I'll take
Peanut butter
I'll
parfait.
I'll take a box of them peanut butter ones. Those rule, man. Whatever the peanut butter ones are, I'll take a box of those. I'll take a box. Can't
Speaking
wait.
of Thin Mints, tomorrow is National Peppermint Patty Day. You peppermint patty fans?
Snoopy?
No, the candy.
Oh, the candy. I like those little junior mints. Are those considered peppermint patties?
Peppermint patties.
Junior mints, I can only eat a few of them because after you can't eat a whole box of them.
Oh, I
Make
can.
your stomach hurt.
I can. Junior Mints.
But I seen a box. It's the same people that make junior mints. I think there was little peanut butter.
What?
Yeah,
Peanut butter mint?
not mint, but they were that chocolate with peanut butter in the middle,
Oh.
creamy peanut butter.
That's weird. I haven't
I
seen
think
those.
I seen that at Dollar Tree. I should grab a box of them.
Look at that.
You know, my favorite candy is, and
Chico stick.
Not-
You look like a Chico stick. Kind
normally it would be Reese's Pieces. I love
Fuji fruit?
Nerds candy. I've always loved Nerds candy, especially purple Nerds, purple or the strawberry, but always the purple ones, grape, whatever. But they started making Nerds ropes. Well, I love Nerd ropes.
Okay.
Well, they started making them little cluster
Uh-huh.
Nerds gummies. Whoo! Heaven, brother. We bought 2 gigantic bags of those things at Sam's a couple weeks ago. Big bags. I wish I'd have brought it down here. I mean, this bag is huge. Man, I took care of that thing in just a couple days.
Really?
Yeah, I shouldn't have did that. But we got another
You
bag
feel like
of
the
them
magician,
upstairs.
but the opposite, instead of pulling out the rope. You're
Oh, I'm
just
man, they're so good, dude. Oh, best candy ever. So anyway, that's the upcoming wrestling events. If you want any Slammer gear, if you want me to ship you something, just send me a message and we'll get it figured out. We'll ship you something.
He even ships to Elvins.
Even to Elvins, I'll ship something. If you live in Elvins and you want something, just give me a call and I'll meet you halfway. How about that? We'll meet on Country Mart parking lot.
He'll meet you at Casey's so we can pick up the pizza while he's there.
You want to hear a funny story?
Let's hear.
At my grandma Betty's funeral, I sold a T-shirt and an 8x10.
In the parking lot?
No, in the funeral home.
In the funeral home.
To Dana. Dana and her family run the funeral home, and she had said something about one day if I could run by, she needed to get a shirt and 8x10. I said, well, I'm just sitting here. I'll just get it right now. I said, my grandma Betty wouldn't care if I went and got you a shirt. Slammer will sell a shirt anywhere, man.
Including at your grandmother's funeral.
I'm being serious though, man. My grandma wouldn't care at all. She would think
Sure
that's
how I
pretty
feel about
funny.
that.
Oh, seriously though,
It's like blood money. or
No,
something.
gosh, we was just sitting there, and she was wanting to buy a shirt for her dad. She's like, "Hey, can you run by one?" I'm like, "I've literally got my bag in my car, and I'm sitting here doing nothing.
You're ready to go, brother, at any time.
Let me go do that." So,
It's a case of brawl.
Harps. That's right, Mark. Harp slot. It's always gonna be. It's always gonna be Country Mart.
That's where I got my weenie whistle at.
The
Country Mart parking lot we were talking about.
We always do that together. We'll talk about the Sears Tower. It's called the Willis Tower, and I'm like, "Oh, check it out, it's the Willis Tower." She's like, "It's the Sears Tower."
I've never
It's
heard
always
of
going to be the Sears Tower.
Ah.
It's been the Willis Tower forever.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
wrinkle in your brain.
Wrinkle away, son.
You know, you get a wrinkle in your brain every time you learn something new.
Well,
And just got a couple new wrinkles in your brain, didn't you? Anyway.
and a weenie whistle.
Oh, and I'll meet you for gear. I'll ship gear to you, or you can go to prowrestlingtees.com/slammer and get
It's just
yourself a shirt.
tag-alongs.
Tag-alongs. I'll take a box of them. They rule. Chris Slammer is my other Facebook page. If you're watching this one right now and you're not liking the page, do it. Share
Brother,
it with your friends.
speaking of brother Wyatt, Wyatt is finally in the chat.
I
Says
see
hi.
that. Hi. Instagram, Chris _Slammer. X @MaxGym, MacsGym. Cameo, book me on Cameo, man. Max Jim, I'll wish you a happy birthday. I'll wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
He will sell an 8x10 inch t-shirt at your grandmother's funeral.
I will. It'll be awesome.
True story.
True story. That's so funny. Anyway, that's all my things. If you want to know anything else, just I'll tell you. Thanks, Mark. Where can they find you at, brother?
They can find me right here every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central, right here on the Slammer Facebook page. Be sure to give it a like, a follow, a share. Tell your friends about this page. Let them know about the Bro Show.
Yeah. Ever since I started giving the tutorial on this, sharing and liking it, remember we just kept lingering under that 3,000. It's like, will I ever hit 3,000? We're up to like way over 3,000 now.
Awesome.
Keep it up, man. Keep sharing. Share this page, like it, say stuff to us. We like stuff said to us. So
you can also find me every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central on my other Facebook Live show I do with the Die Cut Dudes on Facebook. That's Die Cut Dudes on Facebook. We're at like, what, 15, almost 16,000?
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. I don't remember the number right off the top of my head. You can find me there. You can find me on my personal Facebook page. Send me a like, a comment, a share, a
friend request?
A friend request, whatever, at Kyle Bookie Skynet. Don't ask me how I come up with that name.
His last name's really Skynet. It's from his ancestors, the Skynetters.
We don't talk about the Terminator here on this show here.
That's like before. My name's Slammer, just Slammer. But I had this name before I was full-time Slammer. My last name, McFarland. It's like, McFarland, what is that? It's like, my family came from Ireland.
Okay.
This is what my grandma and my dad told me.
Why says Yeet?
Yeet.
What's up, Yeet?
So my family came here with the last name of Mac. So they shortened it to Mick. They came from a far land.
Mac Daddy. I'm sitting next to Mac Daddy.
Yep. McFarlane.
Mac Daddy.
Anyway, my name's Slammer.
So you can find us every Monday night. Thank you for joining us right here.
Mark says send Mookie Pickles.
No, don't send pickles. Send stars, son.
Send stars.
We will see you guys, next Monday.
And Nerds Gummy Clusters.
And Gummy Ropes.
Clusters. They rule.
And a Rocky... I want a Mr. T boxing figure to go along with this.
Well, me too. I need two of them. He needs somebody boxed.
So we will see you guys next Monday.
Tuesday.
Next Monday.
Monday,
right here.
Forgot. Man, I've already forgot.
Kathy will give us a plug. 7 p.m. Central. See you guys next Monday.
Welcome to Monday Night Bro. Bro is war. No. The Bro Zone.
The Bro Zone.
And Bro is Orb. Have a great night, everybody.
See you guys.
What you gonna do when the Bro Show entertains?